What is going on? Welcome back to the Underdog Investor audio experience. Just got off a call with our accelerator group, and man, it was amazing. What a great discussion that we had today. Basically, what I did is I walked through my macro strategy that I've been executing on for the last couple of weeks, and I basically shared my screen and just showed the map out of this system that I've built, and just the essence of it very quickly. And let me know if you'd like an episode on this because I will absolutely do so if you'd like. But basically, it's a system that I've built that I have a series of DeFi positions where I'm taking the rewards that I'm earning and converting them into assets that I want to hold long term for the bull run. So, I'll give you an example like Wrap Bitcoin, ETH, and Sol. So, I want to hold those for the bull run or for price appreciation long term. And instead of just taking those rewards and just putting them in a cold storage wallet, I wanted to squeeze the most juice out of the fruit as I could. And so, the idea here is that I lend those assets out on a lending platform, use them as collateral, borrow against them, taking a long position, meaning I want those assets to go up in value. Then I can take that stable coin that I borrowed against it, put it inside of a liquidity pool that now generates cash flow. That cash flow now I can hold it on stables on the sidelines, or I can move it and either pay off the loan or I can convert it into the lent asset and increase my supply. Now, for you who may be a visual, a visual learner, you want to see it. I actually just released an article in the UIG in the reports, guides, and reviews section that details this whole strategy out very clearly. And there's a nice graph, depiction, the flow chart that I've created that you can see. So log into the UIG, hop into that group, and check out that article if you'd like to. But basically, yeah, I walked through that plan, that strategy that I've been executing on in the accelerator group. And one of the members in that group, really, really great guy, he brought up that he wants to execute on this strategy and that he had almost 8 Bitcoin in his cold storage wallet that he wanted to lend and then borrow against to build out the strategy. And this is the whole essence of this episode today is patience. It's patience. And so instead of this is kind of the advice that I gave him is instead of taking all of your Bitcoin, especially almost 8 Bitcoin that you've worked so hard on accumulating, instead of taking all of that and putting it inside of a lending platform and then executing strategy, what if you did it with 0.01% of it, right? What if you proved the concept to yourself before going all in? And he said, thanks for calling me out on that because my personality is that I go all in. If I have something that I like and I see it, I go all in. And I'm like, man, you're a great fit for the UIG and the accelerator program and what we're doing. You're a great fit for how we like it, how we like to operate as well. But there is, it needs to be said that we want to prove the concept to ourselves to get comfortable with the skill sets that you need to be able to execute this plan. I want you to be confident in how to move assets across blockchains, how to lend these assets on a protocol, how to use it as collateral to borrow against it. I want you to master the LTV or loan to value ratios. I want you to master the liquidity pools that you're going to get into because that's a whole section by itself. And so I guess my message here today with this audio experience is you may feel the desire, the drive to go all in. And I do encourage you to go all in. But first, before you do so, master the skill set and use a small test amount to prove the concept so that you can get confident and comfortable with the actions that you're going to take. And once you feel comfortable, confident, and you're really clear on the path that you want to take and the system, the visual flow chart, like I was mentioning, once you're comfortable with that, then you can scale into it. And so that was the advice I gave him, and I think he was very appreciative of that because I think he knew deep down that he needs to know how comfortable and confident he is with actually executing that plan. So hopefully this brought you some value today, especially when you're investing and when money is involved and when especially, big savings of and maybe potentially have assets in your cold storage wallet. Instead of going all in on this DeFi stuff, use a test amount, prove the concept to yourself, and then scale into it as you see fit. So hopefully this brought you some value today. Hop back in the UIG. Again, the reports, guides, and reviews section has that article fully laid out for you. I think you're going to love it. And with that being said, I will see you in the next episode.